Visca, the founding publisher of Defyeneurs, and we are super excited about the issue, the top 50 relationship marketing tips, and we're here with Puya Gandhian, top leader in the industry. Puya, I'm really excited about your profile. You're in the largest issue of Defyeneurs Mag, the top 50 relationship marketing tips, and really honored to have you in this issue. And there's an area in your interview which I really love. And you talk about fulfillment. You talk about live whole, live happy. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I mean, in my observation from just, the people that I've had a chance to be around from starting a very young age, one of the biggest things that I've had an advantage of is being around people who had success, who've had the relationships, who've gone out there and had so many different aspects of their life. And for me, I know that I always thought fulfillment came from financial success. It came from being able to do what you want whenever you wanted. And when I got to a place where I achieved that and I had it in a residual and an ongoing passive basis, I found myself lacking in other areas. And that's when I realized that money's not what brings true joy. It's not what gives you that fulfillment in life, to know that you're making a difference and to know that you're contributing to other people's lives. So that kind of onset a whole journey of going out there and just realizing what are the different aspects of your health that you need to take care of. You can go out there and make all the money in the world, but what's the point of making it if you can't live long and healthy to enjoy it? And the same aspect goes with your relationships, whether that's with your family, whether that's with a loved one, whether that's with the people that you interact with on a day-to-day basis. So I really think fulfillment's about you being able to have the whole you. That's you having the spirituality, that's you having the financial success, that's you having the love and the relationships and the health that really just helps you, keep that whole thing together.
Outstanding. That's fantastic. I want to talk a bit about this industry. You've chosen this industry. You've chosen this industry as a path to help others reach fulfillment. Tell me about your desire and passion for this industry.
The funny thing is this industry actually picked me. When I was 17 years old, I was working at a grocery store, and a woman handed me Jeff Olson's book, The Slight Edge, and as a junior in high school, I opened up the book and I started reading it, and that's where my first introduction to the relationship marketing industry kind of came up. And I spent a few years with a former company, and I really went through the personal development. And although I didn't have the success, the lessons that I learned there allowed me to move on from that venture and really get into corporate America, where I found myself having success. I became a VP at the age of 23 and loved what I did, was making great money. And I told myself, never again am I going to do direct sales or network marketing or relationship marketing of any sort. And long and behold, on September 18th of 2011, I saw a post talking about this ground floor opportunity with breakthrough products. And for me, that was a calling. For me, that was something that led me to that path. And it was interesting. When I made that decision to get started, I was just looking for some extra money so I didn't have to work so hard at my job. And it turned into something so much better. And it wasn't that I made the decision to start because I wanted to contribute to other people. It was more so I wanted to contribute to myself. And through that contribution to myself, I learned and discovered that the true meaning for me in life and to be able to know that I'm making a difference is to have that impact on other people's lives. So I tell people all the time that, our direct sales or network marketing or relationship marketing isn't, a product-based company. It's a personal development company that's wrapped up in skincare or whatever the product may be.
That's extraordinary. I love it. Puya, one thing we've really admired spending this time with you is you're a real relationship builder. And I want to ask you a question around what's the value in nurturing and building relationships, specifically in this industry?
Everything comes down to relationships. You have the ability to go out there and learn things from people who've already walked the path. One of my mentors says that, someone's lived their entire life learning from experiences that you don't have to relive. And when you have specific areas of your life that you're looking to work on and in specific to business, why not surround yourself with 5 people that have the outcomes that you're seeking? Number one, because of the inspiration it's going to give you. But in addition to that, it's going to give you the chance to learn from their experiences. So that way you don't have to relive your own. You can kind of chart yourself a different path. So that way maybe you get there quicker, but also have a bigger impact on other people. So when it comes to this business, when it comes to this industry, it's huge. Nothing more important than being able to build those relationships, because you never know what impact that relationship will have on you, or even more importantly, what your relationship will have, what impact it'll have on them.
Extraordinary, Puya. What are some of the lessons that maybe you've learned that you're starting to apply now in your approach to nurturing and building relationships that maybe you weren't doing in the past?
In the past, what I was focused on was just, hey, I want you in my business. I want you to use these products. I want you to do this, this, and this. And there was always this expectation that I had going into building those relationships. And now I've learned that, friends first is what's really important. The right people will be attracted into your life, and the people that are there for a reason. So one of the biggest things that I've learned over my, nearly decade of being in this industry is that, you got to cultivate those relationships, and you focus on being friends first. You never know when a good friend is needed for them, but at the same token for yourself. And when you live your life in flow, when you live life in complete, in inspiration of what you want it to do, and you're intentional about the outcomes that you want, what you'll find is that will leak onto other people's motivation. And at that point, they'll come back to you and say, hey, listen, I want to be led by you. I want to follow the path that you're going down. So that's been a huge difference for me.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that you refer to intentionality. It all starts with intention. You're certainly focused. You're fixating on your goals, and it's clear that you've done that very, very well. What would you say your biggest learning in cultivating relationships in the past couple of years has been for you, both in business as well as in life?
That everybody's journey is different, and I need to respect that. Growing up, I thought, wow, well, this is my truth, and this must be the truth for everybody else. And the reality is it's not. Everybody's, living this human experience, and they all have this different journey that they need to go down, because that's what they're called to do. So, one of the biggest learnings that I've had is to not push my reality onto other people, and to allow them to discover what they need to live in their complete fullness. So to not push my truth and reality on others would be the biggest lesson I've learned.
Puya, you're a leader. You're a leader in your own life, your own personal development. How do you transfer over some of these learnings from relationship marketing to your own personal life?
What I found is that the lessons in life is what I transfer over to my relationship marketing business, because when you really think about it, your success in this industry comes down to the 6 inches between your ears. It's about the mindset that you have. So, through your different lifestyle and the different experiences that you go across when it comes to your health, the same things that you do to have a healthy relationship are the same things and skills you're going to apply to your business. When it comes to the skills that you apply to your relationship and what helps fuel a happy and healthy relationship aren't many different than the skills that you would apply in your business as well. So I think that's a little bit reversed in the sense of the way that I really apply it, is the skills that I've learned and that I've developed in my life are the skills and things that I apply here into my business here.
Extraordinary. You're a top industry leader. What do you want the world to know about Puya Gandhian?
I want the world to know about Puya Gandhian that I'm here to make a difference. I'm here to go out there and live in my fullest expression of what, I was put on this earth to do. And the impact that I wanted to have on other people is just pure inspiration. I want them to know that they can go out there and defy all limits, to take all self-limiting beliefs that they have or have had in the past, and to let them know that when they listen to those negative thoughts, when they listen to those self-limiting beliefs, it makes them no different than the thoughts themselves. And for those people that take those thoughts and they don't neglect them, but they sweep them off to the side and realize that they have the true freedom to train their brain into looking at things more optimistically is the biggest gift that I think so many of us can truly go out there and learn. So what I want the world to know about me is that I'm living in my fullest expression, and my hope is that it leads as inspiration to other people.
Outstanding. Puya Gandhian, you are a leader to follow. check them out in the upcoming issue of Defyeneurs Mag, the top 50 relationship marketing tips. Puya, we're really honored that your energy is a part of this issue, and we thank you for being a part of it.
The honor and privilege is all mine. Thank you.